Good evening. It's Facebook Love number 170. What a decade this week feels like. How are you? I am not feeling too bad. I'm not feeling super good, but I'm not feeling too bad. I spent a lot of time thinking over the last several months about having a bigger view of things and sort of lifting myself up out of immediate interests and looking at long-term things. And for the long term, what's happening this week makes me feel hopeful, because huge turnout of voters, huge activity amongst the electorate, interest in government, and big activation amongst the young and people who formerly thought that politics didn't matter but now feel like they affect them and they really see it. So I feel hopeful. I have a few pieces for you today. Two of them are quite short. One I wrote I wrote it yesterday. I wrote it sort of late morning, early afternoon on election day. And I accompanied this short piece with a photo that I'd taken walking at Greenpoint, which is on M22 in northwest Michigan, and is a beautiful nature preserve of woods that top dunes that overlook Lake Michigan. It is a singular place, and the light comes through the trees in a way that I never see anywhere else. So this is what I wrote about the feeling of that. I walked in the woods and my heartbeat slowed. My thoughts resided in my feet, the air cooling my face beneath a snug cap. As I moved my small body amongst saplings, fallen grandmother trees, fragrant and mossy, human ideas shrank to scale in creation. So that's what I was thinking about yesterday. I found this piece by a poet named JesusJ.Barquet. It's called Robinson. Give me the deserted island, populated only by scenery and palms. Give me the sweet and gentle ferocity of her sea, her sky-colored breezes, her open seafront, that rambling, run-down house on the shore. Give me her green emptiness, her desolate sun, 2 or 3 untrod beaches, even a handful of stampeding angels. Give me her solitude arriving naked on the limpid current, so I can once more feel earth beneath my feet, so I can draw her nourishment again without saints or heroes or vestiges or notwithstandings. I promise not to stay either, but instead to let others come behind me, who would then abandon her too, just as utopian and satisfied. Robinson by JesusJ.Barquet. Here's one by Joy Harjo, who is a poet that I frequently share here. This one's a bit longer. It's called "The Path to the Milky Way Leads Through Los Angeles." There are strangers above me, below me, and all around me, and we are all strange in this place of recent invention. This city named for angels appears naked and stripped of anything resembling the shaking of turtle shells, the songs of human voices on a summer night outside Ogilvie. Yet it's perpetually summer here and beautiful. The shimmer of gods is easier to perceive. At sunrise, or dusk, when those who remember us here in the illusion of the marketplace turn toward the changing of the sun and say our names. We matter to somebody. We must matter to the strange God who imagines us as we revolve together in the dark sky on the path to the Milky Way. We can't easily see that starry road from the perspective of the crossing of boulevards, can't hear it in the whine of civilization or taste the minerals of planets in hamburgers, but we can buy a map here of the stars' homes, dial a tone for dangerous love, choose from several brands of water or a hiss of oxygen for gentle rejuvenation. Everyone knows you can't buy love, but you can still sell your soul for less than a song to a stranger who will sell it to someone else for a profit, until you're owned by a company of strangers in the city of the strange and getting stranger. I'd rather understand how to sing from a crow who was never good at singing, or much of anything, but finding gold in the trash of humans. So what are we doing here? I ask the crow, parading on the ledge of falling that hangs over this precarious city. Crow just laughs and says, "Wait, wait and see." And I am waiting and not seeing anything just yet. But like Crow, I collect the shine of anything beautiful I can find. The Path to the Milky Way leads through Los Angeles by Joy Harjo. I hope you're taking care of yourself and feeling hopeful and not discouraged. I've said so many times in the last week or two that when I get anxious about the big picture of our government, I remember the suffragettes and how hard and long for generations they worked to get the vote for women. And I think about the civil rights warriors who are not done, who are still fighting for so long. And so if I get discouraged, I tell myself that I am a toddler and that I can prevail and persist. This is Facebook Love. I'll see you again.